Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy Toxeyboyo with the last death battle reaction that I'm going to be recording today. So this is the last one that you're going to see in this Gambit shirt. I know. But this is an interesting one for me because I think I remember how this one goes. But having seen that they did Hulk again against what I think is an even more powerful villain or opponent, and having Hulk win that one kind of puts into perspective how often things change and how quickly information can become outdated. Especially because I think Broly is the weakest opponent that Hulk has gone up against in any of these death battles, and my brain is telling me that it's the only one he's lost. Which is really funny to me. Really funny to me. And I like Broly a lot, obviously, but I mean, the Hulk was like my first love as a superhero. My first ever favorite superhero was the Hulk. In fact, I want to show you something. This pillow was made to promote the 2003 Hulk film starring Sam Elliott, Eric Bana, and whoever played Betty. Actually, for some reason can't remember. Was it Jennifer Connelly? It's Betty back then? I think so. Directed by Ang Lee. This pillow is 23 years old. This is the oldest possession that I have. And nothing and no one is going to come between me and this pillow, okay? This pillow is old enough to drink. I've had it almost my entire life. My dad says that Hulk was the first word that I ever spelled out loud. And one of my earliest memories is seeing this movie in theaters in 2003. So Hulk is a very formative character for me. And as much as I like Spider-Man, and he may even be my favorite Marvel character now, I mean, nobody has a bigger place in my heart than the Hulk does. So for me, I have this weird, really weird sense of ownership when it comes to the character. And I don't like to see him lose these battles, but we're about to. Also, I'm gonna point something out. The worst, dude. I don't know if I ever did a video about this movie. Maybe if you guys want me to, I can. Let me know in the comments right now. Should I do a video about Wonder Woman 1984? It'll probably be a scripted video that goes on the main channel because I have so much to say about this movie if I were to ever do a video about it. But this is one of the worst movies I have ever seen. I did not go see this in theaters. I watched it on HBO Max. It took me about 3 days because I only do this movie in like 40-minute chunks. Every so often I'm like, all right, I gotta tap out. I gotta go do something else because I felt like I was losing brain cells watching this movie. Has nothing to do with the battle, but that's crazy to see. I had no clue that this was sponsored by Wonder Woman 1984. In theaters December 25th. Jesus Christ. Let's go. Why is he in Ikari form already? Well, his eye is green. That's not supposed to. That's not his base form. It's not his base form. Also, why is he so white? I know that as he transformed, he got whiter, but he's supposed to be a little bit tannier. Okay, doctor.
Hey, spiky hair man, what's this beauty planet?
You scared them away. You're making me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Show me.
To be fair, that's pretty in character from both of them, I think. Which is rare in these videos. Okay. We said that Broly is probably the weakest opponent the Hulk has had in these videos. Some of you started writing comments. I'm sure of it. being like, "What? How could you consider Broly to be weak?" I know how powerful Broly is. Okay, I mean he is stronger in his Super Saiyan 1 form. Not to mention that he has a second Super Saiyan form. He's stronger in Super Saiyan 1 than Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta combined. Now, I think base Gogeta would have beaten him even after he went Super Saiyan 2. But it's the fact that if they don't beat him fast enough, they're probably going to destroy the world. And Beerus might have to get involved. So I get that. But I know how strong Broly is. I'm not saying Broly is weak. I'm simply saying that Doomsday is stronger. And that Godzilla, from what I saw in that battle, seems to also be stronger. I mean, we're dealing with Godzilla that has literal Toon Force, basically, you know? And, I mean, Doomsday, by definition, is stronger than Superman, and we know what Superman can do. And I'm honestly not sure why they haven't done a Superman Hulk yet. Maybe they want to put Superman against somebody that's not Goku, but there's no need, and there never will be a need for a fourth Superman versus Goku battle. You can use the character for other matchups at this point, right? Like, what are they going to do it for a fourth Superman versus Goku? Superman versus Composite Goku or Xeno Goku from Super Dragon Ball Heroes? That wouldn't make much of a difference, I don't think. But back to work. The music's actually really cool. Large anime characters really don't come close to Marvel characters, with like obvious clear exceptions, right? Like I think the Marvel and DC have plenty of characters that Broly could defeat. 90% of them, in fact. I think that like I mean, if you really wanted to get into it, you could probably scale Captain America to be similar to like Goku or Vegeta. You could scale Iron Man to be similar to Beerus. You could scale the Hulk to be similar to Lord Zeno or Sailor Galactica or something like that. Like there are obviously and definitely ways that you could scale pretty much any Marvel or DC character to be DBZ level or higher. The Hulk is really an exception to the rule. You don't even have to get crazy with this scaling. I think if you read like any of Hulk's like Keystone comics, you'll find a scan of him doing something that no Saiyan has ever been able to come close to. Him, Thor, Silver Surfer, Sentry, Superman, oh, Wonder Woman, Hercules, Gladiator, Doctor Manhattan, the Flash, hell, Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, Green Lantern, they will have feats that completely dwarf the entire Dragon Ball universe. It's actually insane. What if it's Godbind? Because he did learn how to use it. Hulk is immortal. Yeah.
Monster?
No, the devil.
It's pretty cool to be like, I am the monster, I'm the devil.
Hulk smash.
Yeah. We're in outer space now. That's like the worst place for Hulk to be because he cannot fly. Is this like a zebra thing? What he was just doing? Is this Redbreaker Hulk then? Yeah. Yeah. That's part of it. It's just as it came out forever ago, so there's a lot that I'm not gonna remember, obviously. Yeah.
Throat sore.
I just because now you're scaling Broly above Doomsday and above, Godzilla Ultima, and I just don't see it. I don't see it. Now, I don't know how old the comics were that they were using to. Hang on a second, my girlfriend just said something that pissed me off. Just to clarify, she said that she was not beautiful. She that pissed me off. Okay, I'm not. Pause. Okay. Anyway, I don't know how old the comics are that they were using to scale this or the Godzilla fight, but in the Godzilla fight, he just reincarnates endlessly. I I have to assume that that came after this battle happened, but I don't know. I mean, we're going to talk about Immortal Hulk. We've got the Green Door and everything, so like, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to just reincarnate. But whatever. Well, let's see what they say.
This just in, breaking news. Local area Saiyan literally too angry to die.
The Hulk had numerous advantages over Broly.
I do want to point out that Broly is killable. Okay. Broly does not have like death protection or like immortality or anything like that. Broly can be killed, and Gogeta was about to do it. That last Kamehameha that they were going to hit him with before Chile wished him back to Vampa, dude, Broly was going to be gone. Dude, that was going to be it.
Was far more experienced, slightly faster, and potentially smarter depending on which Hulk was in charge.
But since the Hulk's fight for control in Bruce's mind, it wasn't guaranteed he'd get one of the geniuses. Still, his healing factor was nuts. Broly wasn't gonna put him down with anything less than complete annihilation.
Fortunately for Broly, compared to his unbelievable power, the Hulk came up short.
I know what you're thinking. Hulk could destroy a universe 120 times over, while Goku could only manage a lowly 9.
But that was base Goku's strength. Broly's maximum, no pun intended, was
It's Goku.
Destroy a universe 120 times over, while Goku...
It's Goku? It's Goku? He absorbed Super Saiyan God into his base after. So what do you mean base Go? Am I crazy? Are you nuts? Are they talking about something that they're not showing? What happened?
could only manage a lowly 9.
but that was base Goku's strength. Broly's maximum, no pun
And it wasn't just Goku, it was Goku and Beerus.
was far greater. Let's lay down some numbers.
As a legendary Super Saiyan, Broly was stronger than Super Saiyan Gogeta and took hits from Gogeta Blue without even bleeding.
Based on the Daizenshuu, the blonde Super Saiyan 3 form is about 400 times greater than Goku's base. Applied to Goku's new base in Dragon Ball Super, he would
Okay. Battle of God Super Saiyan Beyond God. Super Saiyan Blue. What? Battle of God Saiyan Beyond God. Base form. Not universal. I don't necessarily like to use that for scaling because it's not something that ever really gets brought up again. Especially because of the fact that Goku can still turn Super Saiyan God afterwards. So, what is he not getting any stronger when he does that? Is he getting weaker when he does that? If his base form is Saiyan Beyond God, then shouldn't he get weaker from turning Super Saiyan God? Not stronger or faster because he usually uses it for a speed advantage. it's just weird. It's a weird statement that they never really clarify, and it never comes up after that because Vegeta also achieved Super Saiyan God, but he does it through hard work because of the ritual. So does he not then also achieve Saiyan Beyond God? It's something that they legitimately just said in passing thing because like Battle of Gods was supposed to be it. They weren't gonna do more Dragon Ball after that. It was like a we're done here. Thanks for coming back, but it's over. But yeah. So if Goku were to turn Super Saiyan 3, then he'd be 400 times, or rather 3,600 times stronger than Universal. I just don't care. I don't care. I like when you get to numbers like that, it doesn't matter. I think that I just think it's a scaling and logical fallacy to use Saiyan Beyond God because it doesn't matter. If Goku was really that much stronger in his base form all the time, then why wouldn't he have just been able to defeat Frieza? How much stronger are you trying to tell me that Frieza got? Because if he's 9 times universal in his base form, then he should have been able to beat Frieza just going Super Saiyan 3. Right? How much because then how much stronger could Super Saiyan Blue possibly be? Do you get that's just bad to use for scaling? It just doesn't matter.
Already be 30 times more powerful than World Breaker Hulk.
And that's before factoring in Super Saiyan Blue and Gogeta, which are way stronger than Super Saiyan 3.
With this in mind, legendary Super Saiyan Broly is thousands, possibly millions of times stronger than the World Breaker we've seen. While the Hulk's strength can keep increasing, so will Broly's, and it's unlikely he'd be able to catch up before being overwhelmed. After all, there have been multiple times when the strain on Hulk's body turned him back into Banner.
With that big of a power difference, there's no way the same wouldn't happen.
Gamma radiation is not an all-purpose life energy natural to all living things like Ki is, and the two cannot be compared. Therefore, Hulk could not drain Broly of his Ki to depower him. Good thing nobody was talking about that then.
Time is nothing new to Broly and other Dragon Ball characters.
And don't misunderstand the Hulk's encounter with the One Below All. There's no evidence he directly overpowered actual Satan, just dispersed his cloudy avatar.
Hulk even said he was just doing that to buy time.
Broly's flight allowed him greater maneuverability and area control, plus he could attack at a distance with Ki. When Hulk did close that gap, Broly's force field and paralysis protected him up close.
And it's unlikely Hulk could land a lucky fatal blow, considering Broly took hits from Gogeta Blue, who's millions of times stronger than the World Breaker. You get the idea.
That leads us to our last and most important question. Could Broly bypass Hulk's immortality to put him down and take the win? Surprisingly, yes.
Whenever the Hulk or Bruce die, his healing factor kicks in to fix whatever wound killed him in the first place.
Meaning he still needs some element of his physical body that can heal itself in order.
Well, Maestro Future version of Hulk did regenerate from the skeleton. It took him many years of passively absorbing nearby gamma radiation to do so. Why can't I read anymore? Is it that damn phone? Is that what's happening to me? Am I getting that damn phoned?
The hypothalamus is key to this. Once it was destroyed by Hawkeye and his special arrow, Bruce took months to come back from the dead. With Broly's incredible power, there was no doubt he could vaporize Hulk and leave nothing left to heal.
Like basically every Dragon Ball Z fight ever.
The Hulk was an incredible opponent, but the legendary Super...
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not enough of a Hulk expert to say that like they definitely missed this one thing from Hulk that they could have used to scale him higher or whatever. Just in my mind, Hulk and Superman scale relative to each other. And this is completely my personal opinion. You can disagree with me if you would like. In my mind, Hulk and Superman scale relatively to each other. And there is no character within the entire Dragon Ball verse that comes close to Superman. And so I don't think that there should be anyone that comes close to the Hulk either. That's just what I think. That being said, I don't really care that much. I just want you guys to know before you start writing your comments to rake me over the coals, I don't really care that much. I just do these because they're fun, right? Is that fair? Am I allowed to say that? Anyway, that's all I got for you right now. I guess I'll see you later.